Good morning everyone, good morning dear colleagues and good morning partners. It's a great pleasure that I welcome you into Hungary and I will take you through a tour of our premises. And maybe to start with, looking at this building, that's where it's all started on this ground. This was the original building built a couple of years ago, hosting the repair activity and some quality activities as well. But today we're not here just to look at this, we will go inside and as well looking at this activity, but today we're here to looking at this, the achievement of 2 years of work, the build of a new factory, and let's say as well another very strategic site for Lora스타. So let me take you through the tour. The idea is that we spend time together inside, go through all the department and activities with some explanation. So let's get started together. We cannot start without pausing for a couple of seconds into our great hall. This is as well a very nice achievement architecturally wise and as well with now the finished reception. And as you see, and you will be able to see closer, the overview of our production for our guests. So my suggestion now is we're going to go through the activities with some kind of logic towards the process, and we will be able to share some questions and so on later on during the day. So let's get started. To start with, we're going to go across our old warehouse. The old warehouse was built to store components for the repair activities and as well the refurbishment activities, but we will head directly to, let's say, the docking area where we inbound our components and as well outbound our finished goods. The old warehouse that you see here is storing about 1,000 pallets of goods, and it's still in use for repair, refurbishment and some long-term storage. As we cross this wall, we are heading into the new buildings that we're going to go through, and we'll come back to looking at this ale in a couple of minutes. This is where all begins. Our 3+1 docking station enables the truck to bring in all the components that we need for our production. It goes from packaging, plastic parts, electronics, boilers and so on that are inbounded through these docking stations. And as well we use that, depending the hour of the day, for the outbound of our finished goods. So here the goods, once they come in, they are stacked into the warehouse. Samples are checked on the quality control on the inbound before being released for use for production. And here on this first aisle you see finished goods ready to leave either to Jeffco or as well to RMD in our warehouse and being able to be shipped to our end customers. So you see here finished pallets of product that could be picked up on the shuttle to Switzerland and or Germany. We are as well, since we are installed here, being able to load trucks for our distributor country directly without having to use a merging center. Here you see the main warehouse here is hosting around 3,500 pallets of components that will be prepared in the next zone we're getting in, which is the supermarket. So here you see components coming mainly from Italy, China, Portugal and across Europe, depending the origin of the component. Here we're heading into a free zone where we are preparing, taking out of the racking systems and preparing the goods for a production order. Here we are installing some new racking system and so on to enable the flow of material. So here it's for the same day or the day after for production orders. So this is called the supermarket. Once an order is ready to be transferred into the production area, it's temporarily stored here before filling in the lines. On the right side here you see a calibration, a testing room where our people are doing the inbound quality control before releasing the product for production. So here you see components getting ready to be shipped onto the production area. Before starting our visit of one of the two heart of this structure, the production area of our finished and new goods, a couple of explanations. We're working in a one-piece flow. Offline activities that then produce some sub-assembly that come into the one-piece flow. And the one-piece flow is spread into three main areas. the production of the iron, the production of the generator, and then the final assembly, testing and packaging. We'll go and see that a little bit in more details. So here we're standing where all is starting, from a sole plate, in this case arriving from Italy, and producing the first sub-assembly, which is the iron and his monotube. For every product, we are producing every product line of Lorasta on these lines. So here you can see it is the start. We see on the screens what enables the operator to perform his activity. Each workstation is roughly 50 seconds of work. You see on the right side the working instruction, and on the left side the management MES, manufacturing execution system. On this line right now we are performing some training as well. We have a lot of new staff that joined us in the last 10 days and still this week. So and check. So let's head up to the end of this assembly line. Where, according to some procedure, we will be performing on this